Alright boys.
Hey, someone's recording me for a change.
Yeah. Buyback. So here we are again on another Madden.
Got me new burger.
Gas's new Bergen.
Yeah, it was expensive, man.
Top quality these, ain't it, man?
50 litres.
Cheers. It's comfortable. Looks comfortable.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi guys, Bushcraft here. We're out on a Madden today for a couple of days. We're in a forest location. We're not going to tell you where it is. And we're going to meet 3 more lads up in camp. And we're out here. This is our first wall camp of 2015. It's the 2nd of Jan today.
It's a winter.
So join us.
I used to live next door to me, and when she goes to bed at night, she goes, ah. Loving it.
Hey, found Gas. Hi guys, just been foraging in the woodland. These are, the Latin name is Rizzler, king size. They're quite useful for bushcraft. There's a lot of different things you can use them for. They're especially good with fire lighting and things like that. And they've got good chemical properties as well. Keep an eye out for them. So kit review of Asda dump pouch.
Very bad.
Okay.
Very bad. Bushcraft.
It's quite expensive, aren't they?
Yeah, mega bucks, man.
You're going to get it repaired?
Maybe. Get the fucking needle and do it like that.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? Just the terrain can throw your timing out.
Yeah.
Gas.
Alright.
I'm kind of stuck in a bit of mud here. Yeah. Fucking hell. Did it? I've got a boot there somewhere. Ah, there we go. Look.
That's your summer boot.
Yeah. Two summer boots. Can you see him? Hello, gentlemen. Paul. How do you like you?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Good to see you. It's Frank, Clive and Steve, man. Happy New Year, brother. All right, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you.
That should be.
Have a look at the back of my neck. One time, a couple of years back, I was down here, and I thought.
Hi guys, it's the morning now. Didn't really do much in the way of filming last night. It was a bit of a subdued one, but just a bit busy striking camp and getting wood and stuff like that. I'll introduce you to the guys a bit later. Just show you their camps. Yeah, you can see here I'm right on the edge of a larch woodland, and here's a birch woodland here, so I'm right on the corner here. So we've had a nice supply of softwood and harder wood during the night, and I've spent the night on a Thermarest Venture, which is something I bought yesterday. It's quite good, man. It's about 50 quid. It's got loft of about 5 centimetres, so it feels like a proper air mattress. And so far so good, you know. It's better than some of the cheap ones I've had, and it's a third of the price as the Neo Air ones. So yeah, I rate it actually. It's quite good. Well guys, let's say hello to a few people. How you doing, Steve?
Morning, dude.
You alright, man?
Yeah, man.
Good night's sleep?
Very nice, dude. Very comfortable.
That's a proper setup here, mate.
Yeah.
Proper little home.
Home from home, eh?
Christmas lights.
Christmas lights for love.
And Cleve's out for the count, man.
Nah, Vincent's awake.
Are you awake?
I'm awake.
This is Fankly, Slippy Teeth. How you doing, man? You got a massive bollock on top of your bivvy here, mate. Is that your sauce? Say hello, dude.
Oh yeah. Getting a
This guy's is a Ganzo multi-tool, similar to a Leatherman. This is like a cheap knockoff Leatherman, really. I got this off Alibaba for about 20 quid. Comes in a Cordura holder with all the screwdriver bits sort of integrated into it as well. Why is it that bacon tastes so good in the forest?
Morning. So a bit of breakfast. Yeah, a bit of bacon. Right, Mikey J was over there doing his cookset. Is it a cookset, Mike?
Yeah.
Cookset, yeah. Mike's carving his cookset cup.
Work in progress.
Yeah, doing really well, man.
Not too bad.
Yep, really well.
Mike's cat, greasy spoon, heart attack sandwich.
How's that diet going anyway, man?
Nice, mate.
Yeah.
It's incredible, yeah. Got it yourself.
You're looking good, man. Looking trim.
Very slim, wafer-like.
You've offset that though, ain't you, with a pine needle tea?
Yeah, whilst in the forest, you've got to improvise as much as possible. And Gaz has strung up this line, yeah, look, which is obviously off his shelter, but then to hang his pots up, check that out. Yeah.
Just like to thank my friends,
Yep.
thank my family,
Yep.
thank everyone in the bushcraft community across Europe.
Yeah.
Every white person, every black person, every male, every female. Anyone who's been an influence in my life, thank you.
Yeah, excellent. Excellent. You don't let the viewers down, Gaz. You never let the viewers down. It's fantastic. Right. Okay guys, another one of Tom's tips for you when you're in the winter and obviously the ground is all muddy, slippy, you can't get a decent traction on any of your shoes, boots or anything else that you wear. When you're walking up banks, like the one that you can see in front of us here, you've got a large potential to just go flat on your face and end up in a complete and utter mess. So one of the tips that I'm going to show you here is to use the very edge of your boot. And because your boot pattern has got like a saw edge on it, because of the sole itself, you can use that as a motion to dig into the side of the bank. So what you do, kick your foot into the side of the bank in sawing action, and by doing that it creates a step. So from that step you take the next step upwards, applying your pressure straight down. Try not to lean into the bank or away from the bank because you'll lose your footing and you'll be gone. So your next step up, you use the same action but the inside edge of your boot. You saw it into the bank. Like that. Repeat the process up the bank till you get to where you want to go. When you're going downhill, use exactly the same sort of fashion or motion. Soar into the bank, soar into the bank, soar into the bank, and you're down. Okay.
I think that's a naan bread.
Naan bread.
Check it if it is.
Mate, it's a fucking fungus of some sort, but it's all rotten. It's like we're all rotten, man.
I don't know what that is.
It's spooky down here though. We've been here before now.
So, Mike. So what you're basically saying to us then is if you've got any gear, don't walk in front of the camera, Steve. It's very unprofessional. Yeah.
Unprofessional.
I mean,
get your words right.
Unprofessional.
If you're going to pull people up, at least use the right words.
Listen, we're that professional. We can use our own words. Okay. So what you're saying then, Mike, is that Steve, you're walking in front of the camera again, man.
Like a anarchy symbol.
Isn't it?
Hammocky.
Hammocky.
Hammocky, anarchy.
So that's the Illuminati stone then, Tom.
Yeah, I believe
Is
so,
that
yeah.
placed by aliens?
I think this is probably one of the meeting points. It's marked on the stone. So, yeah, it's highly believable.
I believe you.
Only when you say.
Yeah. Okay, guys, just a better explanation about this rock, which we called the Illuminati rock.
Yeah.
Basically, this rock is of sedimentary rock formation. This is sandstone. Okay, coupled in this area with batches of limestone, which is also about, which is what's more than likely formed the shaping of this rock. As the layers of sediment was landed on the ground as it started settling over the millions of years, obviously some of this rock itself, or some of this sediment, ended up nestling with some of the limestone and some of the cracks in the limestone, which is obviously what's caused these depressions here. And then as this area has been mined and knocked about and these stones have been uplifted, it's then obviously left the impression of what the original cracks in the limestone looked like all those years ago. Okay, so that's sandstone. Sandstone is also a brilliant stone that can be used in bushcraft because you can use it for crudely sharpening machetes, knives and things like that, but you can use it on a better scale really as like a bit of a sandpaper, so that you can use it on wood for carving down arrowheads, spears and all that sort of stuff. Sandstone is really easy to sculpture because it's layered, layers of sand. So you can sculpture like a little bit of an indent or an impression in it, and then you can rub your spear heads and your axe heads up and down, and obviously it sands the wood and it leaves them nice and smooth. So it is an half decent rock to to try and find and use in bushcraft. As for rock climbing, if you do find sandstone cliffs, just be very careful if you're climbing on sandstone cliffs, because you can't get a very good grip on it. It is soft, so it can be known to break away, and if you're using any natural protection or any camming devices, they'll more than likely blow out the rock, and hence you'll fall to the ground or hurt yourself, so just be careful with that. Okay, so there you go, bit of sandstone.
brothers.
Okay, one thing we just want to bring to everybody's attention, which Gaz has now experienced on a couple of occasions, is changes in the map to what's actually on the ground. What you tend to find is that if you're using a map, an Ordnance Survey map or Harvey map or any other, a map is only as good as the day that it was printed. Okay? Ground and land around you changes at all times. New paths get cut through, forests get cut down, etc, etc. So it's imperative really to use all skills in navigation to be able to position yourself at all times. Don't always go on everything that you can see on the map because they're not always accurate. Okay, they're accurate to a degree, but we've just checked this one because we've had the same incident happen this afternoon. This map was actually revised in 2001. It did have some changes made for 2012, but there wasn't revision changes, and basically all they changed was the boundaries. So what the Ordnance Survey have done, to my knowledge, is just copied and pasted the original map and just put new boundary lines on it, new big purple marks, etc, etc. But they never revised the actual map and the paths themselves. From what we've experienced today, there's been some dramatic changes in the area that we're in, which is understandable because forestry commissions use conservation to be able to manage paths and also, you know, prevent any type of footpath erosion and damage to the land. So they will change things around purposely for that matter, and we've experienced it today on a large scale. Just over a period of half a kilometre, we've noticed that there's been at least 3 or 4 changes in paths and roads in the area. So just be aware of that when you are buying maps. When you check out the map, open it up, on the inside of the sleeve it'll have the date that it was published, printed, and the date that it was revised. And obviously always look for the more current date. Okay, have fun, be safe.
Right guys, what Tom's just explained to you can be seen here. We've just come down this small footpath here, which is actually a main path, and there's another path coming off here. If you can just do that, Mike, show them there, which doesn't exist on the map. And this map here doesn't exist anymore. This path here, sorry. So this map was last revised in 2001, so it's 14 years old, and I bought this map about 3 months ago. So yeah, just be careful when you're out there, guys, because a lot of these maps are well out of date, you know, over a decade out of date. Hi guys, here's where you can see on your map, on your OS map, the top left hand corner. Here's how you can see when it was last revised. So this one was revised 2001. We've selected changes in 2012. So really that's the date you want to go off.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. Stick it over you there. That's good, man.
Triangle.
Balance.
Without shifting my weight.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm just there, straight away.
You can twist your hand and pull me towards you. See, same again. This hand then, you could release if you want, and it can swing round and whack me on the back again. Okay.
2 strikes.
You know what I mean? Simple things like that. So we'll do that one again. Yeah,
a bit, mate.
And then that punch after another is chain punching. So you don't do none of this swinging, like you do with boxing. Chain punching straight out the punch.
Good
So
one.
step back. And you do it like, imagine
That's
you're
that Greg
pulling the
used to
ball
that as well,
through,
didn't he?
you know what I mean?
He used to do all that extra tapping at the end. You've got that off Greg, haven't you?
Okay. You know, because you can build
Yeah, you got that off
massive
Greg.
amount of speed by doing it. Yeah.
And priority's always
Good job, at the end.
mate.
Chain punches. So I probably took somebody out, so you threw a punch at me. Took you out like that. Probably took your leg out.
Yeah, kid anyone?
No, we fucked it first.
I think he's wrong.
You Alright guys, this knot's called a jam knot and it's ideal for thermarests and sleeping bags, and basically it's just a knot that cinches on itself. So thermarest here, and just some paracord. What you do is you do a basic overhand knot there, and then you do a second one not far behind it. And you get your other length of the cord and just thread it through the second overhand knot. And that's a jam knot. Hi guys, thanks for watching. We've come to the end of the winter wild camp here, so I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you again soon.